Thank you very much. Today, I'm with Engineer Adeleke, the founder of AEF, Araj Empowerment Foundation. Good to have you, Mr. Kende.
Thank you very much,
So I have a
Sasile.
few questions to run up this morning. Kejebu.
Yeah.
Kejebu has been an household name in Osun State and has been around for a while. How does Kejebu came into existence?
Thank you very much. Well, Araj Empowerment Foundation has been around for about 12 years, and last year, every year, we empower people, especially the less privileged people, the poor people. And last year, we I got this divine mandate to on Kejebu. The word came, and I tried to research about it, and I discovered it has three different definitions. Kejebu can be referred to our mothers, single moms, you know, mothers with children, one, two, three, four, five, as many as possible, and lifestyle, the way you live your lifestyle, don't live above your income, don't
Mm.
live above your earnings, that's another definition of Kejebu. And you can also Kejebulize your doings, exactly. So those are the definitions we have for Kejebu. And I just felt in my spirit that it would be a very nice thing to gather the 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 less privileged people at the end of the year, so that they can know that somebody remembers them, And last year we started with Kejebu 1.0, where a whole lot of people, nano traders, they were empowered. Um, Aged parents with medical needs, they were also empowered. And this year, we've taken it further. We had about 10,000 people gathered under a single tent, and
The whole 10,000.
yeah, yeah. So we were able to feed a whole lot of people. But I know that everybody that came, they had. And some even went home with drinks, water, tabled water. And we also gave 2,000 aged women and parents, men and men, we gave them Ashwa Ankara, as gift for the
Mm.
year. And some of our members who are fashion designers were engaged to sew the clothes for them, and at our own bill, on our own bill. So we paid for sewing as well. Aside that, we had students from the School of Special Needs who paid their WAEC fees. And we also have some of those disabled guys who are, who are traders. We empowered them as well. We also empowered AEF, if they're not disabled group, so that they can um, borrow themselves money within their cycle. So aside that, we gave 400 nano traders 50,000 naira each, to support their business. This money will be repaid over 10 months. And each month they repay, the first month, if everybody pays back, they'll have 2 million. That 2 million, another set of people, nano traders, will have access to it as well. And, just to alleviate poverty, you know, within society.
Um, Engineer Adeleke, to ordinary layman, this kind of program is too big for just individual. Who is bankrolling you?
God, God.
Some people have a belief that Kejebu has an political undertone. Do you intend to contest now or in future?
Thank you very much. I want to give you a final answer to what you the question you asked because a whole lot of people have been saying all sorts. You see, an average politician out there is out to cheat you. Once they know that you have followership, they will come to you. And when they come to you, they're beggarly. They come to you with all sense of humility and remorsefulness. And the kind of person I am, when you talk to me, I don't believe you're lying. You know, they'll come to you. During the time of the former government of Oyetola, you know, I asked people to vote for them. I voted for them as well. But they got to power, you know, without saying, oh, okay, give me this political appointment. None of them. Give me political appointment. No, but we'll take care of the people that voted for you. The people who are my own followers. I mean, whatever you can do for them to support them, you can do for them.
Mm.
By the grace of God, I'm okay. I'm blessed. But those people support them. Then they start fighting you. When they know anybody is attached to you in your own name, they don't want to see them.
Mm.
So that was what the government of Oyetola did. Not the governor himself, but some of his aides. Some of his aides were so desperate, and they killed his government. I told him 6 months before the election, I said, sir, you're losing this, you'll be losing this election. And all the people that cared to know, I told every one of them. Why? Because you can't cheat people and you think that you go scot free. It's never done, especially in a divine setting. In a divine setting, Kejebu AEF is commissioned by God. So don't approach me. Don't talk to me if you know that what you're telling me, you don't mean it. Don't do it. Don't raise people's hope. You raise their hope, you get to power, and you say, "Who are they?" But I thank Oyetola's government because they pushed me out of the state where I discovered myself. You know, the same thing. This present government, they also came right in the hall there. The chairman of the party led the team that came. Reverend Bumijaya was part of them. They all came here. All right, please, please, please. We have followers. Blah 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 blah. The money, some company you worked for, the money they are owing you. Once we get to power, we'll pay you so that you need money to do a lot of things for your people. The governor made promises. They all made promises. But today, 2 years into the government, they don't even want to see my followers. But God He's been so good to me. And through their actions, I've also been able to develop myself. Now, initially, as at 2022, we were just in two local governments, Oshobo and Olorunda. Today, Kejebu covers the whole of the 30 local government and area council, the whole of the 332 wards in Osun State today. We are present there. You can go
Hmm.
to our website. You have the names of my coordinators, the names of our coordinators, the word everywhere.
Website.
Website Haraj Empowerment Foundation.
Kejebu,
W www.haragempowermentfoundation.org.
Kejebu doesn't resonate that kind of level. It's okay. Talking about the present government,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you once said in one of the interview you granted, a few months ago that before you assess um, a government, it has to be after 2 years.
Yeah.
And Governor Nida spent 2 years and some days now.
Mm.
What's your assessment on?
Well, I believe they've tried. They're doing their own best in their only two way. They're doing their own best. But I believe with the with the funds that has accrued into the pocket of the government um, in the last 2 years, they should do better. They should do better.
In what area?
Thank you very much. In all areas. One, Mr. Governor and I are very good friends, and is my very good brother that I hold in high esteem and respect him. But when it's time to say the truth to him, I will tell him the truth. He has allowed a whole lot of people who are not supposed to be in government to take over power. They're abusive. So he needs to check that, or else they'll run his government down. We are on the street. We know what is happening on the street, you know. But aside that, if you've given power, if you've empowered people
Mm.
by appointing them as commissioners, as SSAs, as and they've presented their budget that has been approved, allow them to take full responsibility of their budget. They shouldn't. They don't need to report to here before. No, let them have full autonomy of the execution of their budget. I think these are part of the lapses because they are just there, and some other people are choking everything in on their table.
Some people will say that Governor Adeleke is a good person, but is not in charge of this government. Do you believe that?
Well, the little I know about Brademola, I call him Brademola. He's a very nice person. He has a very good heart. He's a very nice person. He has a very good heart. Nobody can take that away from him. But in terms of governance, some of the aides that he has arrogated powers to 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 run things on his behalf, they're not doing well. They're not doing well. I was at Iresi some few days ago, new road that was newly constructed. I mean, I drove on that road. It wasn't well done. It wasn't well
In
done.
terms of quality?
In terms of quality, you can see your my car was galloping. Newly, just about 100, 200 meters to that, I constructed the road 4.2 kilometers. Iresi, Okeru, Igbajo. I did that road almost 10 years ago. Almost 10 years, 4.2 kilometers. I did that road almost 10 years ago. Smooth road. So I'm not condemning. It's what I know that, and that's what I do. There is nothing I do. That's what I do. Building and civil works, road construction. That's my major. That's what.
Okay.
So I know when the road is good and when the road is the contractor should go back to that site and probably go and do some overlay.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Okay. With the followers that you have in the state, different political party will come and go. Do you intend to support this current government in 2026?
It's too early. By this time next year, 2025, we'll decide. I don't just decide. We have 162,000 members. We have AEF has 162,000 indigenous membership in the state. So who is our age? We'll have to sit down and talk to ourselves and be realistic. Who do we want to? Because we don't even know who's contesting, and we don't even know who God is going to preserve till that date. So by this time next year, yeah, fine, 6 months to election, we should know where we're going. But for now, we're so neutral. We're very neutral.
Now, on a final note, Engineer Kende, this Kajabo, what's the next plan in action? Probably Kajabo 3.0. What is the line of the program for the rest of the year?
Well, it's too early to say that, but we have some very, very germane projects that we do monthly, and we still intend to continue doing that. We take care of the aged people who are blind. We take care of the aged people who are childless. And we also we want to make sure that they don't feel that absence of not having children. So we do as much as giving them token, and we also give them. We are the biggest private client of OIS, Osun State Health Insurance Scheme. The last Kejabu, this last Kejabu 2 weeks ago, we had about a thousand OIS first phase recipients, but we've engaged 500 of them. So the cards for 500 should be ready. Some we got some already, and some we're still getting. I think this week. So once that is, then we will switch to the second phase, free medical treatment for the next 1 year.
Hmm.
Fully sponsored by Araj Empowerment Foundation.
Yeah. On the final one, I know I already saw the final one.
Yeah, yeah.
But on the final one, You have a dated moment with my former boss,
Yeah.
Senator Olubi Fadeyi.
Okay.
What was it like? Because I heard that there's a court issue, police issue, petitions and all. Run us through that quickly.
Well, there is his chief of staff, one Tunde Badmus, learned the boys from Ila. He went on Facebook, went on social media to blackmail, to defame me. And not only me, he extended to my family members. And the way I am, I can do anything to protect my name because I've really worked hard to be where I am today. So if any political office holder, because you're chief of staff to the senator or you're chief of staff to your personal assistant to Mr. Governor, does not give them that audacity
Mm.
to go online and defame and cyberbully. So as soon as I got the evidence, he even signed it. I don't know why Mr. Governor will appoint such a person into such a sensitive office. PA political affairs, it's an embarrassment to the government as far as I'm concerned. So when I saw it and I called my lawyer, said we should petition the commissioner of police, which was the right thing to do anyway. And they did. And the commissioner of police invited me over. And I think an invitation was extended to him. On getting to the commissioner of police, the commissioner said there is another petition from Senator Olubi Ajagunla, against me. I said, concerning what? Said concerning this similar issue. I said, okay. Said, I need to respond to it. I responded to it, and the police came up with their reports. Ajagunla's petition was dismissed. I have the certified true copy, which is going to be published this week in the on the social media for everybody to read. And Tunde and some other people, the Tunde Badmos and his group, about three of them, they were also invited, and they responded to the petition, and the police has concluded and recommended that they should be charged to court for defamation of character, for cyberbullying me. That the three of them should be charged to court. When these boys are in government, they think all is all. They believe they're untouchable. They believe no one can touch them. But I will use the harm of the law to get justice.
And that's the right thing to do.
That's it.
All right, thank you so
That's
much
it.
for
Yeah.
having us today,
Thank you.
Engineer Raji Kende,
Thank you.
Kejebu 01.
Thank you.
And it's a wrap today. My name is Wayne Timley. Whatever you think about this interview, drop the comment, endeavor to share. Thank you. Bye bye. On to the next.
Bye.